Yes, yes. How are you, brother?
Good, also
Good evening.
good.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome, boys. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. As you can see here, it's only just Mana and myself. Brand is away today doing an important assignment, and Teza, aka producer, will be joining us shortly. Yeah, like I said, welcome everybody to episode 15 of the Latched podcast. Brought to you by our good sponsors, Laughs, those are Laughs at Crucial Flooring.
Crucial
Also,
flooring.
the one of my relatives or brands. Oh, sorry, I'll write that back. One of the other sponsors, TJA Construction. Thank you to them as well,
Construction.
and our anonymous third sponsor, who shall not be named. Thank you also
Shall not
for
be
your
named.
continued support.
But you know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are, brother. Yeah, man. How's the week been, brother? Or
Actually,
weekend?
pretty good.
Sorry.
Pretty good. Yeah, weekend's been pretty good. Uh, Week so far has been awesome too. So I'm looking forward to tonight's show. And without the other two boys on, we just it's just going to be equally as fun.
Yeah, man. Nah, it should be good. We haven't done a two-man show for quite some time in the beginning. But
Yeah.
hello to everyone who has joined us, whoever you are, how many of you guys are there. Just comment down below if your teams went well or did not go well. My teams did not go well, and we'll just touch on that a bit shortly. Um, why don't we just,
Get straight
not
into it. You
sure
reckon?
about, yeah, get straight into it, brother. What about the fantasy brew?
Yeah.
Are you guys still doing that, or
Oh, yeah.
is that
Well,
on hiatus, on a break?
those. Yeah. I'm just trying to delete the post as we go. Eh?
Oh,
No. Now fantasy. Oh, well, my fantasy team isn't going as strong as everybody else's, but now
yeah.
the boys are still going strong. In that league that we're in, I'll just bring it up now. Man, our loyal viewers, they're
Mm,
backing up their fantasy teams. At the top. So I'll just read out a couple of
yeah, man.
the top three. I'll read out the top three anyway in our league in our ladder. So at the top we have Dream Killers, also known as what's his name, Sova Masima. So um you know who you are. With his points, man, he's won nine of his matches and only lost one. So man,
Damn.
he's clean it. He's clean it. Second is Gucci Bandit.
You should bend it.
Um,
All right.
Gucci Bandit, yeah. So loving Padima, man. Keep doing you, carving, slaying the game. And this third person in third, his name is it cracks us up all the time. Um, Jared Hayne, but my
Oh, come on now.
I wouldn't say it. Starts with M, rhymes with fringe. So
Come on, brother. Whoever's
yeah,
team name is that, come on, erase that and start again, man. It's disgusting.
Joshua Dean. You know who you are.
Oh,
I had to say the name, bro. But congratulate those three teams that's leading at the moment.
Chop
Um,
boys.
Still a long season, so far out. So at the moment, I'm at
Where you
man.
placed, bro? Where you placed? You and Tez.
I am placed 14th
Oh, yeah.
out
Yeah,
of 20, 14th.
usually at that time, if you're 14th, you just uninstall the app. Just
Just
uninstall the app.
uninstall and just try to remove all our posts from our Instagram page.
Oh, so
Oh, man.
that was like our that's like our tips comp, our tipping comp. Us boys on
Yeah, yeah,
Insta.
yeah.
I was leading, bro. I thought I was gonna smash it till at least round 12 or 13, but I've dropped to
Yeah.
fourth, and I'm considering uninstalling the app. It's the best way to go.
Just uninstall it and then
Just like just get rid of it.
remove yourself from the group chat
Just a chat
for
and just yeah,
the rest of the
just go
season.
ghost mode, man, ghost mode.
Just ghosting run. But that's shout out to our fantasy boys. It's going hard and with the fantasy league. Um, And also quick shout out to our sponsors again. You know who you guys are. And for that winner of this league, I do have that prize for you. So hopefully I can come back and win it. But I doubt it. Oh, and look at there. Look at here. Welcome back to our producer Tez.
Producer Des, welcome back, brother. How's it?
Hey, don't
How's
worry
it?
about my screen. I don't know what the hell's going on with this bloody camera here.
Oh, mate, I don't know what's
Also-
going on, man. You look like Undertaker in the WrestleMania. You better turn on the lights, brother.
Cameras.
The camera's playing up, but anyway, we'll just carry on. Don't worry about my face. I'm sure everyone doesn't want to. No one wants to see my face anyway. Are we
Before
all
we
doing,
carry on,
boys?
brother, yeah, we're doing good, bro. Don't try and cut me off here. How's Mahi, bro?
Yeah, it was good, eh?
Yeah, busy.
130 on the middleway just to get here and chat on the podcast.
130 on the motorway. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
It's on
no, that
Dorado,
was
isn't
meant
it?
to be on the low. That one.
Oh, okay. Stop being Tom Zoretto, eh? Why don't we move on?
For our show tonight, to our viewers, we thought we would just shake it up a bit and start off with our results from the weekend.
Yep.
So yeah, we head over to some NRL results. At the moment, we
Sick, boys.
have.
While you chat about the first game, I'll
Yep.
pull up the results. Keep going,
Nice.
guys. Keep
So,
going.
The first game was the Tigers and the Cowgirls.
First game.
Yeah. Was it the first game? Where are we?
I believe that game
Yeah.
was on
The
Sunday.
Knights. Sorry, no, that's not. that's how organized we are, guys.
I think the first game was us
results.
and
Sorry,
Newcastle.
results for last year was the Doggies and the Knights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was Friday's game.
Now
Take
get
it
up.
away, Oz.
Take it away, Oz. Take it away.
I won't be too long. Friends is not here. I'm sure he'd have his own comments about the game, but yeah, it's the same thing. In and out from the Roosters week. The Roosters win, sorry. It was just the same thing, man. I think Baz has lost oh, he's already gone. Breaking news to some people who've tuned in.
Yes.
Baz is sacked.
Just some breaking news.
Yeah, they just score one try and then chase
No surprises
the
there, eh?
rest of the game. Nah, no surprises, brother.
Yeah.
Only
Was,
scored 6
You've
points in the 80 minutes. It's just no good. Same thing last
Been
week.
harping on about it every week, mate. So you got your wish.
Yeah, look, I think a couple of parties ago that you might as well copy and paste what I say because it was the same. It's the same bloody thing, bro. Like what we're doing.
Yeah.
As you can see there, yeah, 16-6. Shout out the Knights. They won. They got off the bottom. Right. We faced them and they're on the losing streak. They win. We faced Raiders. They're on the losing streak. Raiders win. So we deserve to be on the bottom right now. But yeah,
No, that's good honesty, yeah.
just shut up, man. Just shut up.
I'm just happy that we're not on the bottom horse, but it's still a long season.
Hope so,
Anyway.
man. Hopefully we can turn it around and maybe third on the ladder. But yeah.
I'm sure, Brands would have had more to say about that game, but that scoreline says it all, and how Baz got the old kick, and now it's 16. Oh, that score was 6 points to 16 Knights, and I'm sure everyone.
All right, I think that last try says it all, man. Like, what's his name? The Knights halfback. It was a clue. He gets the ball. First receiver, he just looks. He runs right, and then he comes back, looks around, and then he just runs through. Pangai Jr. and another. Oh, I think Dufty that shot up on the line. And I was like, bro, I don't know what they teach at the defense at the Dogs, but bro, that was a straight no touch, and he just scored. But anyways,
I was about to say that the Bulldogs starting up the touch club.
right, that was ugly, man. But we move on.
How about the next game here? One of our boys and Petey, he had no words for this. Manly and Broncos. Far out.
I picked Manly as well, man. I thought
Yeah.
the turbos
Yeah.
were going to turn it up, but they just not move it forward, eh? They just move backwards, those guys. 38-0, was it?
Yeah, that was a shellacking.
Bro,
Proper
how
shellacking.
good is Adam Reynolds going, eh? Yeah, I was running the show, man.
He's on fire, bro. And I think he's just reacting to his release from the Rabbitohs, I reckon.
Yeah, which was a huge mistake on the Rabbitohs' part. Anyways, that was the second game on Friday night, guys. Whoever Sea Eagle fans want to tune in and talk to us what happened. But 38 Golden Egg. 38 Golden Egg.
To all our Manly fans out there, especially our docs, Peter, can you please just put a one line in the comment for your excuse of the night? We'll share it. We'll share it as an excuse of the night. Anyway, so on to our first Saturday game. The Waz and the Rabbitohs.
This game was funny, man, because Rabbitohs are a first half team, eh? And they showed that in the last 2 weeks. They blitzed them in the first half, and they were leading 26-0, I think. When Cook scored a try, they were leading 26-0, and then Warriors had to chase the game, and they almost got it, man. SJ in the last couldn't clutch it up, so hard luck on the Warriors fans. I know we got some Warriors loyals who watch the show and tune in. Give us your thoughts, comment down below and just give us your thoughts on what went wrong, and you just got to move it forward.
Yeah, Warriors a bit slow out the gate, eh? They couldn't stop the Rabbitohs, Far out.
Slow out the gate first half, and then finally kicked into gear. Sorry, and it was too late. But at the same time, you can see the Warriors pick up, and then the Rabbitohs just left their hearts inside the changing rooms.
Right.
And I think most teams are doing this every week, turning up first half and just have enough to pull through at the end.
It's I don't know, man. It should shock some Rabbits fans that they let in teams so easily back into the second half if they're up by so many to 0. They got a good roster. I think they got Latched coming back. I think he's gone to the US to see some hammy specialist. So he's got
to get him back early.
Yeah. And when I heard that, I was like, bro, is there no one in Australia that can help the hammy? Like, is there no one there? He has to fly all the way over there to see a specialist. Anyways, second Saturday game. I believe it's the Titans v Dragons now. I'm just gonna move it on back and give the floor to you guys.
Just move forward, eh? Let's just move forward.
Move forward.
Let's move on.
Let's hear the Dragons. Let's hear the Dragons first.
Almost full time as a draw, but man, that last play, man, Ben Hunt just got wax it out from Campbell.
Yeah, that's when you put like young kids, they really want it out there in their last, whatever 5 minutes in the Golden Point. Those are the moments, bro. Those are the moments that you need them to step up, and good on Campbell for he's a skinny guy, but man, he's quite tough because Hunt is easy.
Yeah, good defender.
Yeah, good defender, and just whacked them and then just fuck right off this game.
Just to touch on Maddie's comment, sorry, boys. You said that Warriors are missing home advantage. I agree, eh?
There's too many excuses, bro. How? Man.
I'm pretty sure,
you got to be like the Dragons, bro. We lost because we didn't turn up.
Yeah,
but don't come with these excuses.
Fair enough.
Being home, just turn up, bro.
Turn
2
up.
years.
Yeah, I think the Warriors fans miss going to Mount Smart. That's why, like watching live
But
game.
to be honest, if they did come home and it's the same results, what's next?
Yeah. Oof, I don't
Well,
know, man.
you could say that with most of those bottom 8 teams, right?
Yeah.
If they don't pull off a win, they're close to the chopping block. Some of their coaches, and the
Yeah.
likes of Brown.
Yeah, I was just about
Yeah.
to
Madge.
say that. I think on Bloke in the Bars, one of his posts, it was showing the dog Zach Barrett, and then one of the comments said, "Surely Nathan Brown's next," and it got heaps of likes. So I was like, "What about you, Warriors fans, Maddie, Hams? I know you're out there. Do you think Nathan Brown should kick on, or should he kick off and go home?"
Yeah.
Should just do a drop kick out of the Warriors team, eh? But hey,
Please.
at what point do you put the onus on the players, right?
The players.
Yeah, they're not they're not performing.
Mm.
No, the coach has only so much he can do.
Yeah.
Do they start dropping players and bringing in third
graders.
players?
Yeah.
Yeah, at what point? Because they're playing these guys so much money. Now they have to turn to the coaches to like blame it on them. But when they win, oh no, it's back on the players. The players turned up on the day. So yeah, it's as much as we can beat up the coaches at some point. And I said this in the chat with the lads a couple of weeks. I think last week, and then didn't go down too well. L chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It didn't go down too well, and I think everyone just skipped that message I put. But yeah, man. If you've been in a losing team,
look,
yeah, we'll just move on. What's your take on the Titans?
Titans. AJ Campbell. Yeah, he stood out for me. Yeah, he got that last, got us that win. But he's always been that sort of consistent boy. Like I say, boy because he is a boy. He's still a boy. A lot of growth to come through, and it's like some exciting times. I know we're still down the bottom of the table, but any win, I'll take any win like that. So as long as we're not at the bottom.
Yeah, good win on use. Whatever. Don't really want to talk about it.
It's all right, also. It was all right.
And last game for Saturday night, man.
Was it our game of the round?
It was our league game of the round. It was Storm v Panthers. Now there were some couple of players out for the Storm, but again, Storm have got quite a few players that can cover and.
Storm,
Yeah, but it shows, right? Jerome Hughes and Peps. It shows, like the attack just went off when Munster tried to.
Yeah.
But
that's everyone their way. Like you're missing a couple of players, and then that's the blame for their loss. But sometimes, in Storm's fault, they got no excuse. Like, they're missing those two players, but they are an A-grade team, so they should be still winning. But to lose by that much against the Panthers, they far out.
I think Penny Panthers were full strength, eh? They were, eh? That was their full 17. Like no one missing.
Yeah.
Man,
well,
To'o's back, eh?
Yeah. To'o's back.
Yeah. To'o's back, yeah. So yeah.
And their youngsters in the back line. What's his name? Tango and who's the winger again? Sorry, I forgot. Forgot the winger. But those guys, bro, yeah, that was a pretty convincing win from Penrith. I know those who laughs wasn't too happy in our chat, but in his own good words, he always says see you in September. One thing they'll piss us off.
Yeah,
but like if you look at like this Storm, missing a couple of their crucial players.
Yeah,
the gap between.
It's spine,
it's a huge gap.
Yeah,
like who do they turn to if this happens again? Like Munster will be out come Origin round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Origin.
So yeah, it's like if usually when you at the Storm, they have so many players that they can use to
Replaced them, eh?
replace them and still be of high caliber, you know.
I think
Uh,
both those teams will be missing players for Origin. They'll be hurt the most.
yeah,
Those
and
teams.
and when you have Panthers field that team there,
Yeah.
hmm,
Yeah, it shows,
yeah,
eh? It shows
and
the
yeah,
dominance.
Panthers too good on the night,
Mm.
so they turned up. That was it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
32-6 to Panthers
Shout out FTA. Shout out
for the
Bam Bam.
area.
Bam, bam.
Moving along,
65.
first game on Sunday. There's another upset to us. Well, to us really.
Mm,
Raiders v
Yep.
Sharks. Raiders getting the dub over the Sharks, 30-10.
yep.
Oh, I don't know. One of those games on a Sunday afternoon. I think Raiders just turned up.
No one,
Yeah,
no one saw that coming, bro. No one, unless you're a heavy, a punter that knew, wanted to
Yeah.
take that risk.
Mm.
Yeah.
But all Sharks all day, every day in that game. But nope, Raiders just turned up and just shanked him.
Shanked him.
Miko Hines was playing fullback, I think. I think
Was
he was
he?
playing
To
Oh,
jail
fullback.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Will Kennedy, he was out
Yeah,
because of what he done
yeah.
to Walsh last week. He
Yep,
just
yep.
headosed him on a head high, and then
Just clothesline.
Yeah.
Playing some WCW.
But yeah, good win for the Raiders. Second game on Sunday. Man, Roosters v Eels. Now I have a cousin who is hearty Eels. He's a friend of the show, but he was saying that he was just sick of them chasing against the top, like some of the top teams.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Eels
been like
last week,
consistent.
right? Yeah,
Like I said, that's been consistent throughout the NRL. Is when I wouldn't say shitty teams, but like some of these low teams get put a number in the first half.
Mm.
It's hard for these big teams to chase it down unless you're the top two teams like Storm, who normally put numbers on you. But it's all these low teams that do put numbers on, like the likes of Eels, Cowboys. Bro, it's hard for them to fight back and get that dub, eh?
Yeah, man.
And
Those
that's what
teams
we've been seeing every week.
Didn't Eels win last week, like comfortably? They did, eh? Or-
Yep, they played. Don't want to see that one there. Oh no, they just beat Panthers.
So they just beat Panthers, and then this game, like they're up there, man. They're top 8 for sure, but they're just so inconsistent, eh? Like
Yeah.
one week they'll blow a team at the park, one week they'll lose, one week they'll win by 1 or 2. And this game in particular, like they were just trying to chase the game and lost it in the end.
Yeah, it's gonna come down in the playoffs on how consistent you can maintain like a good lead, but still beat teams. So you can see it from like Panthers and Melbourne. Like normally, it's just everyone below. From third down, like no consistency there.
It just shows how, I don't know, how strong Melbourne and Penrith are when they're full strength. They just smash teams in. Yeah, like you said, third down they have convincing wins or close wins. But then we move on to our last game for Sunday in the Magic round. West Tigers over Cowboys.
Tigers.
Sorry, the Cowboys over the Tigers. Well, no one.
Yeah.
Everyone saw that coming.
Predicted. Saw that coming.
Cowboys are just on the roll, man, since round 2. Since round 2, right?
Yeah. Round 2. They have been our surprise team. Well, my surprise team anyway. From the first episode we did our wooden spooners, and that was my wooden spoon. So
Yeah.
far out. They are ons.
I don't know
And
what happened, man. Their reports on media like they're on a riffraff with Peyton and Tamalolo. I don't know if those guys had cover one night and they just buried the hatchet, or because now they just look on. They are on skis.
They are on.
Sweet boys, and then we'll get on to our sponsors. I know you guys have just brought it up about probably 20 minutes ago, but back to our sponsors who brought this podcast, who supported us. Crucial Flooring. And I'm trying to... Look at how amazing is that?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Go up to TJA Construction and Crucial Flooring and give them a hello, or give them a like, a follow. I think this week there's quite a few live videos from the TJA Construction team. I think some of their work been showing off, bro. I mean, if you're going by those pics that we've just posted, man, it's amazing.
Man, that's nice, eh?
Yeah.
The construction stuff was nice, man.
Let's say you guys come across, you send us, you sponsor our team, you sponsor us. It goes back into it. It goes. It's that full circle, the circle,
Yeah.
the circle.
Yeah.
It goes
Circle.
around. They support us, we support them, and please, not asking for much, man. Not asking for much, man. Go across to Crucial Flooring and TJA Construction. But in saying that, we have, also a shout out to Maddie McFarlane, who has been there from the beginning too. Sending us gear. We're waiting for that second batch to come through. No pressure there, brother.
Yeah, especially from Canberra, brother. Especially from Canberra.
Which leads us into our first segment.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, eye-catching moments, aka ECMs, where we take a highlight, a spot, something that's caught our eye from the beginning of the week, and we share with you guys. We've also got a feature tonight as well, so stay tuned to that. Eye-catching moments. If you guys have any at home where you've thought, oh man, this would be cool to share, and usually people share it on their stories. Please tag us in your stories, posts. If you have any for us, we'd like to share it. At the moment, we've been flooded with so many that we have to put it on the back burner, and we'll probably bring it up next week. So, eye-catching moments. I think we'll start off with Moza, because I think this is a hearty one.
It's not
Very hearty. Very.
Oh man. Well, it's an eye-catching moment for like everyone in the rugby league community or the NRL.
No, not us, bro. Not us.
This fella here, who's known as a Dragons legend, a New South Wales legend, Trent Barrett. He's on the outs. Wait, he is out at the Bulldogs. Sacked him during, I think, yesterday. I think the last straw was the Knights game, or maybe even the Raiders game when Raiders were on the losing streak and we couldn't even win over there. So it's watching like the other media stuff like Fox Sports and Channel 9 stuff, I think it's getting ugly. Like there's another player he's followed Baz out the door, which is Brent Naden. He's gone to join the Tigers. There are reports saying that he was there to play for Baz himself, but I think Gus has come out. Yeah, Gus has come out and said, nah, he wanted to play centre, but he can't, or they don't want to. Like, they don't want him to play centre. They want to play him at wing. So he was like, all right, get me out the door. I want to go play for the Tigers. So, yeah, he just told him to, fine, man. Nah, but that was my eye-catching moment for the week because I've been calling for this for quite some time. Yeah. On our chats on this as well. I think Brand's was the same. I think it was long overdue, his records from last year, even though he didn't have the plays he wanted. But 5 wins out of 30-something games. That's very terrible. I don't wish any bad. I don't want to wish any bad, ill to Bez, because me and him, I've met up with him. We're good boys.
Yeah, he's a friend of the podcast, bro, and what a way to get him, to leave for whatever reason. I know the reason because he spoke to me yesterday.
But in saying that, no, I don't wish any bad.
He's got a clause in the contract to not talk to media, but he's we've got the exclusive here with Latched podcast. He got the kick. He turned up to the meeting that he didn't know there was a meeting.
I think he's not.
And they put his head on the chopping block, and then boom, gave him the old 500K. Can't say anything.
Oh man,
Gus slammed the door on his face.
We can't disclose how much we gave, man. Come on.
Yeah, he got the 500K. Gus said, "There's the door. It's either the door, no money." And give him their hush money to not talk to the media. So
just try to make it look like we're a bad club when we're not. We're a good run club. It's a bit tough at the moment. It's going to be a tough couple of months and probably a year. But no bad feelings towards you, Baz. All the best, brother. But he's not NRL coach. Assistant.
He just told me to say to you guys, I don't think you guys will get off the bottom. So shout out to you, Baz.
Thank you, Baz. That was all you. Moving on.
Next up, I'll take the reins. My one was from the weekend again. This one really, tickled my heartstrings. This game, but I'll let it play.
Delivering that short pass. Lomax did well there with Ravalawa. Goal line defence is... Oh, the goal line defence gets it wrong there. Woods ran out of the line. I don't know where Aaron was going.
Oh, man.
So, I should have said before I play these clips, we don't own any rights to these video or the media played on this podcast. So, sorry, NRL, Fox, Super. This is all copyrighted stuff that we don't own. But in that particular video, if you've seen it, Azza Woods, or they call him Sharon. Don't know what the hell he was looking at. Ran out, caught a gap. Oh, mate. And some say he's still running at this moment, still running across the field.
That guy wasn't running, so he just trotted and he left he was like, yo, I got my man.
He's on automatic, just moved his gearbox to drive and just kept going. And some say, oh yeah, just got reports earlier today. He's still running back to the Bulldogs. Got a contract there.
No. So, he was with us, but we showed him the door as well. So
yeah, and then the good old Dragons signed up these. Give these guys some life.
Retirement village.
Oh, good old St. George.
Good old St. George. Then over to Mana.
Yeah. My eye-catching moment. We roughly don't see at this sort of level. But nah, have a watch. Team.
So this is
All right.
just great stuff as New York drives. Can they get it through? And it's another whistle. It's a penalty try, or we have lost the post. Try awarded, and you get to.
That's a bonus point for them as we see the uprights go back into position with the help of.
Man,
I think on our chat, it was one of the boys commented, haven't seen those posts since under sixes or under sevens.
Mini mods and
There's mini mods, yeah. Well, that was the New York rugby team over in the States, just doing a casual pushover scrum from 5 meters in, getting a penalty try out of it, and just seeing those posts fall over like that. That was my eye-catching moment for the weekend.
Sorry, Mana, when do these guys play? Like, I want to watch a game when they're live, or do they not show?
Yeah, I think it's when it's like a Sunday afternoon for us, I think.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes Mondays, yeah. So
I know those Kiwi
basically
boys over there are probably being bullies, but
yeah. So just
see,
one of the guys
cool to see.
Yeah, and leading their scrum was Carlos Tuiloma, from originally Papatoe, South Auckland.
And he's
Did his
probably
time-
bullying the
yeah,
American
did his-
boys.
Yeah, look like he's enjoying it, eh? So,
Damn.
yeah, that was my eye-catching moment.
Nice. Horse.
nice. Yeah, there's quite a few Kiwis over there. And then our feature ECM, if you're a local like us, brought up in Otara, there's the next feature, some of the, I think, MVPs or, standout that's within the club, but I'll get to playing it, and then we can have a little chat.
Part of their induction into this club is to go in there and learn what those faces are, or who those faces are, what the whole Scorpions is about, and then the instructions to them is that take their teams in there with their under sixes, because that's where the premiers will always change. So they need to aspire to the top side. They need to aspire to guys that have come or that'll go soon, and that the history, the story of the Scorpions never dies.
That was awesome.
Amen. As you can see, some of Otara's greats, just a handful of them that popped up. You have, well-known person, not only in Otara, but, the likes of old Rubes or Mr. Wiki, Ruben Wiki, international, but also a hero to some in Otara and a hero to us. So I'll pass it over to Moss. I think he's some of it's. We've got a coach in there that's real personal to some of us.
I forgot to add in that was Brand's ECM, like that feature he brought up. These guys, I don't know, played a part or more than a part of bringing up the Scorps up to where it's now. I know there's people behind the scenes that play a part in it as well. So shout out to them. Shout out to those guys who have their artwork that's going to go up when people just walk past, and when people want to know who the Scorpions are, not just the players and the fan base and the families. They can turn to have a look at those artwork and see those guys that are that brought Otara to what it is now. I wanted to mention a relative of mine, William Peace, or people know him as Bill. He was my coach, and he got me into rugby league from under 10s, 11 and 12s. It was a tough gig because one of those we were just kids, man. But you can just see some of the boys, obviously they're way better. His son, I think one of the loyal viewers. Bluey played with Bluey for a couple of years when I knew him as Dexter. Now he's
Dexter.
a Lenzo. Shout out to those. So yeah, and some of those boys who are still playing, man. Because of Willie's still playing over in Canberra, he's still carving up. I think some players have moved on. Yeah, some players have moved on to still Australia or from Otara. It's they're still jamming. So shout out to those guys, even though they got families and stuff like that. But that was just a little 5 cents added in there about that that little ceremony that they had. So yeah, shout out to those guys, man. And I think I don't know. I'm assuming they'll have one. They'll keep going with that kind of artwork, I guess. There's more people, man. There's a lot of people that brought their club to what it is now. So
yeah,
especially people behind the scenes. Yeah, man. People behind the scenes that don't get the recognition.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Nice.
Well, shout out to Brent, man. There's a me and ECM, and to make it as our feature, I know you're cracking in the numbers or the words in your essay or whatever it is you're doing, Bruss. So, yeah.
And then we get into, a big sorority from Mr. Jackson. He's staying focused at home. He's got a paper due Friday morning. I don't think he wanted us to tell the rest of the the public of this, but the man's doing some mahi at the moment, and that's more important than this podcast. So, can you sort out your priorities next time, please? So we're on to Super Rugby, and the results from this weekend. Is it?
Yep. Let's go.
Here we go.
All right.
Friday
first game, Friday night.
The Landers and the Force.
Man, how happy is that Highlanders dressing room book? Because that's their first shellacking of the season, right? Like they gave it out. They dished out the shellacking. And I'm pretty sure they wanted to do that for the for an up and down season they had. But it's good to see.
Yeah. I guess I'm a big fan of celebrating, the little wins, but this is a big one, and
massive.
Celebrate when you can, because you might not get much,
But they needed that though,
Really do.
Like they needed that one.
I don't.
You're sitting at 8th place. It's not a nice place to be because it only takes a couple of one or two wins to push them out, and by that, that significant amount, it works for them, and they have to keep putting those points on for next week or in the coming games. So Highlanders 61, Force 10.
Oh man, Force is just I don't know. Season's over.
Then on to that second game of the night. We just leave that to Moss.
Yeah.
I'll just blitz through it. Sorry, there's not much to talk about because first half we were just poor. It was like 17-0, and then we scored a try, I think. 17-5, and then I think it was 20-5 at half time to Saders.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we want to turn it up the gear and just try and play second half. But bro, you can't just do that against Saders, man. You can't keep chasing the game and try to steal it at the end because they got a couple of more points and then they put us away in Canberra, which is not an easy feat to beat us at home. But they look mean. They look solid, man. Especially the first half. They just blitzed us, man. They gave us no chance. They just didn't muck around. But I think
they just did their job.
Finished, bro. They did, man. Yeah. Try to, just try and kill us off as much as we can. But yeah, we can't just keep chasing games against. Not that we've done many, but it's the Crusaders, man. And bro, you gotta have to either try and be together with them or just beat them straight away. Yeah. But yeah, good game for us. Tough game this week. Massive game. Tough and massive game, but we'll get there We'll get to that shortly.
Nice.
Nice.
We got
The draw, the Moana Pacifica.
The Drua, winning a.
Moana
Drua.
Pacifica. Yeah, 34-19.
They're just
That
strong,
game was
eh?
played in Australia.
They're just stronger, bro.
Again, you know, like I brought this up last week, and how, you know, it's hard to play against a Fijian team. You know, like Polly's playing Polly's. It's
anyone's
yeah, it's a
game,
different
eh?
kettle of. It is, but then you know that the gameplay that the Fijians have, it's from anywhere. You know, 5 meters out, they'll run
Sevens,
it.
eh?
You know,
Sevens.
they're behind. They'll bloody tap the ball and run it. So you know, and it's just on the go rugby.
Yeah.
But you know, credit to the draw for getting it done against the MP. It was close at first, but then
Yeah,
you
they
can see.
got all tries. So.
Yeah,
I don't think MP. I took MP to win, and I just thought they could have played a little bit better, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just
So that game, 34-19.
crack up to see, man. Fiji and Georgia, just if they're in there, like you said, Tess, they're in their own half, and they're in 5 or 10, they're like, tap it, sevens. Swing it.
Yeah.
I just wonder how the bloody the coaches are feeling every time they 5 meters out, and all of a sudden, bro, doesn't matter what numbers on your back, bro, you're tapping their ball, you're going. But on to the next game. Saturday was Blues v the Reds. Points
bro.
53-28, is it?
Yep.
26?
26, 53-26.
26.
Again, man.
26. We're giving
Down
away
here in,
charity extra 2 points for Reds. But
I'm a wanted man in Temuka.
All right.
Just being a Blues fan down here, you know, it's a big target on your back. So I'm enjoying it.
They probably don't know that you're from Auckland, Oos. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, they know I'm from there. And I'm not.
I think he's been supporting, from the get go, and I think I see his name always tagged in, like when we were losing a couple of years back.
Yeah.
I always see his name tagged in the scores, but hey, where's that same energy? Where's that same energy he's been tagging?
Yeah,
now
I never tagged you, man. I was always humble, man. We play across the ditch.
It's humble.
But just quickly on their Blues game, Thorne, the coach.
Ruben Thorne, yeah. Coach.
Ruben Thorne. He summed it up well. You know, I'm not boasting about our Blues, but he said, they're the best team in the comp. Why? Because they can score from anywhere. So you have to come prepared when you attack and your defense as well. But in saying that, that we lapse at times during the game, throughout the period of when we're on attack, we score, and just little bits. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is, like, it's all good to celebrate those big wins, but it doesn't count once we get to that top 8, because once we hit that that playoffs, we lose, all that goes to waste, So I think we're trotting along okay, but 26 points, we now have to be a bit crucial on.
What do you mean by
numbers,
trotting along okay, man? You're like smashing these teams by like 20 plus, but your backline is stacked, and somehow social media has made the first 5 a Samoan when he's not. But like I'm just hating. But bro, in that game, I was watching the highlights. Bro, the Reds were just they're just sloppy, man. And then the Blues just like, oh yeah, Brad Thorne is right, man. They can score anywhere. Look at how all their backs are just freaking fast.
It's
Not
quite
just them, it's the forwards as well. The
Blues-
forwards are carving.
the Blues play a expensive game plan, eh? You know, it's real expensive. Either they score or you get scored against. Eh?
Yes,
So
yeah.
Mm.
it is good. It's about time that these guys have been here because they've always had the talent, but just couldn't execute it properly. With Boding's try that he set up, well, he broke the line and
Finish it off, eh?
and finished it off. You know, that's something you can't coach. Just straight flair and excitement. So,
Sorry. Even Caleb Clark's try. He's ran it out from your own 10
yeah,
and just the lock was
the-
fending the fullback from
yeah.
1 meter to the next meter.
Yeah. The man of the match actually came on for Rico, so he come off the bench, Bryce Heem, and
Yeah, their
scored those
first
awesome
like
two.
10 minutes or something, eh?
Yeah, man. So he scored
Came
awesome
on
tries
and
as
then
well.
boom, hit that hole.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh
That was
man,
awesome.
I forgot to mention part of the loss against Crusaders. I know no one asked or we moved it forward, but Lolicio and Rob Valentini weren't playing, so those were some key players that were out for us.
Mm.
I think it's a bit of an excuse that I can use because we deserve that. And
He's gonna ride it out.
Nah, bro, like insane that. Valentini, bro. He's been on, bro, like Donkey Kong, like King
I think
Kong.
he's one of our best Lucy's for, bro, has to be 6 for Wallabies or I don't know, 6, 7 or 8. One of the two he has to be starting. But even Loricio, I never doubted him. Even in the beginning of this podcast,
we have to run that one back. We have to run that one back.
He's a good player. He's a great first five, and shout out to the boys and good win for the Blues.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. And then the later on in the night was the Kings v the Tars. Very close. Very close.
Yeah.
And
Kings
Tars,
were actually-
man, they were so close, bro.
Yeah. I think the
But
Kings
yet
were
so
actually
far.
lucky to get that one, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're behind all their game and far out.
Bro, did Artie score again? I'm sure he scored.
Yep. He scored the winner.
The winner,
Did
yeah.
that guy just stop scoring tries? Bro, that guy's the man, bro.
When you need your captain to step up, bro, the man
Bro,
does
hard
it. He
LD.
does it every game. So that was 18-23 to the Kings.
Shout out to the Kings.
But a shout out to the Tars for putting giving most of our
Some good
Kiwi
fun,
teams a good run for the money.
Yeah, good run for the money, but you only beat Crusaders and they think they're the best. And look what happened.
Even the next
That
game
means a
that's
lot.
coming.
It's still in there.
Yeah, true.
But next game, the Rebels v the Chiefs. This game was I was on the edge of my seat. I was hoping for that dub, but
Was your memes ready, eh? And your messages ready?
oh, bro, I had
I know,
everything
man.
all edited, waiting, but didn't come. Did not come. 30-33 to the Chiefs.
I did not bother watching this because I was like saying, bro, this is going to be a shellacking, man. Chiefs are going to go in there and just rebel the rebels. And then I wake it up in the morning and it was like 3 points the difference. I was like, what's going on?
Bro.
So take it away, you.
No, that they had, I think it was 2-3 minutes left on the clock. Or maybe it was 5. I can't remember, but yeah, about 4 or 5 minutes on the clock, and all they needed to do is run down the time. But the man kicked the ball.
Who's this? Taz? Is this the Warrior Taz who had the ball?
No.
Yeah.
The Rebels.
The Rebels.
Oh, sorry.
He clears
Rebels,
it.
sorry.
He clears the ball, and it gets charged down. They catch the ball, and that was just game over. They attack. You can't keep the Chiefs out like that. You can't win a game like that against the Chiefs, like booting the ball. Chiefs came through, and Bob's your uncle. Win by 3.
Nah, that was an awesome game.
And I think that was it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the last game. Chiefs and Rebels.
Yeah, so was
I don't know, just touching base on our heavies, boys. The Dolphins signing Edric Lee from the Knights for 2 years. Quick thoughts?
I think just trying to deal with whatever they can get.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you know, I think they had a window to sign. I think one key player, and that was going to be, I think it was between Walsh, Ponga, and Manny Munster. So that window closed, and then I think
They still
from now on they're just going to get not has-beens but experienced players in the NRL.
They still
that's
haven't
the best they can do. Him
made a marquee signing like the star player. They still in the hunt. Because all the people they've signed is most like 70% Melbourne players, Edric Lee, and then probably some locals from the actual Dolphins team who are gonna.
You never know, might scout from the Scorps.
What's his name? Connor Lemuelu. He's got 0.
Oh, Connor Lemuelu, yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, so he signed there as well from Cowboys. So I think they're going to be busy in the off-season.
Yeah.
Hey, but we're day ones, man. Day ones.
Just looking at our heavies, the new interim coach for the Dogs, I'll just speed past this because of time. His name's Mick Potter. A lot of you funny blokes out there in the comments saying there's Harry Potter's dad. Bunch of bastards. He's been coaching a long time back.
Harry Potter.
I actually don't know because I was a Dogs fan later on. But he's a Dogs legend. I'm assuming we brought him in to try to change up the culture or whatnot. I don't know. Gus will know that. But we'll see how he goes. He's only interim for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And then we'll be on the look on the off season, which I'm assuming it could be Flano's dad. That's why we're waiting till end of the year. Because I think you were saying, Tess, that he's got a job right now. Coaching or part of a coaching staff for some team. I forgot what you mentioned, Tessa, but yeah, welcome Mick Potter to the kennel. And let's get these wins.
Yeah, I think he was coaching your second div, or your reserve grade.
Yeah, and our reserve grade's like, I think 1 or 2. But hey, it's a massive skill gap, man. From
I have a theory about this. Don't quote me on it. I think it's an exclusive too. I spoke to old Baz after he got the old kick. But we're just having a chat about them putting an interim coach, and I really think old Gus will be taking the team.
Yeah.
In the background, just having a front, having a name, having a picture on the front. But calling the shots will be old Mr. Gould that I don't hate and I don't love him. So the man is.
Hey, you might be right, man. You might have just called in the training, called this guy for interim, and then when cameras are not looking,
I put 2 and 2 together, which made 5. The Gus, talking on the I think it was Fox a couple of weeks back, and he's just saying how Baz will be there for the rest of the year and after I'm gone. So you can't kick the man down and then go and take his job. So why not pick another, pick a front man runner and coach from the back. So you have all the say.
Yeah.
That's my theory, and
I don't hate it. I don't hate your theory, Tiz, but he's had some history doing that. Got on the old Gus, standing in the background, coaching the team while there's no cameras around. Now he's done it at the Roosters. He's done it at Penrith, and now he's doing it now. Well, he did do it, but
sorry, I just got another call from Baz again. He's not only done this it wasn't his first time. It wasn't his first time, kicking coaches out because they weren't turning up. Just an example. Or the Dragons coach got the old boot from Penny Panthers, and I think there's more to come. Old Gus, up to those old tricks again. But in saying that, look at how Penrith turned out.
Proof, right?
Mm.
The proof.
Yeah, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But don't treat old Baz like that again. We'll take our
bad.
paper bag and keep quiet for now.
I think,
Yeah.
man. I think Gus is. He's already said it in his interviews. It's going to be a long process. We're gonna just a comment here from Brands. You know what they need to do? Sign some Storm players.
Sign some
Yeah.
more.
Up the Storm.
Even he knows. Brands.
Gus was saying on his interview that it's going to be a bit tough right now, leading up till the end of the year. It's going to be like this for quite some time, so he doesn't expect us to. Oh, I don't know. I think I might be wording it wrong. He doesn't. Maybe doesn't expect us to hit the ground running. With McParter coming in, but
I think the NRL need more Gusses, I can shoot the bullet, man. Cut it off. It's like we know some coaches need their firing spot.
Yeah, we know a club that needs that sort of leadership.
Yeah.
Take it. Take the. Hear what the fans are saying. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think that was it. Tez, how he was saying in his interview that Baz will be coach here long before I'm gone. He even said it on the show. He's on Channel 9. But now we sacked him. But at some point that, I think the fans and members are, bro, I don't know how many emails or phone calls, but probably saying get that guy off. Yeah. Even social media. And I'm part of the fans that wanted to unfortunately, knock on the door and say, Baz, mate, come on, you're out. But yeah.
I just don't know why this Brendan Jackson is commenting when he should be on the podcast. So can we not mention his comments again, because this guy should be here now. But got a
statement game against Tigers this week. 20 plus, Liz, yeah.
I mean, I can hear the excuses already. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can't change a team in a week. New coach doesn't mean anything, right? I'm already. I think.
Well, we've already got four blokes that are fighting the flu, so that's an excuse that we have to have. Come on, guys, at least back us up. This COVID thing's not going away.
Would you say you guys are the underdogs coming into this game?
For sure.
What's the stats like?
I'm sure we're underdogs. We just got a coach change, which he can't. I don't think
he can't do everything. He can't.
He can't do everything in the span of 2-3 sessions.
Yeah,
and plus, those.
Why did you bloody kick Baz then? Why did you kick Baz, bro?
I think
should have bled him into the role.
Those training sessions.
My boy like that.
Mick Potter's just going to stand there. I think Mick Potter's going to stand at the training, and Gus is going to just walkie-talkie to him and take the training from there. That's what he's going to do.
He's mic'd up.
He's mic'd up, yeah.
Nice.
But I think that those heavies are quite done. There's a few things here like Super Rugby Chat and our local teams. We can just go past those if we can.
We'll just move quickly past those. Yep. The Malossi getting over the
Malossi getting
Pep.
over, who was it? Pep?
Sorry.
It was a cup game, right?
Yes, that game there was the Tokahiri Brothers Shield.
Okay.
If you've grown up in the rugby community, you know the bloke. He's his family member for myself and Mana. I think he's been coached. Oh, he's coached us at some turn in time through our professional career. a professional career. But that shield went up, and it's always played against Papatoi and East Tamaki.
E.T. Okay.
The reason why is I think not only did they have a part in both clubs, but their sons have coached and been a part of played footy for ET, East Tamaki and Papatoi. So good win to the Malosi.
Did they play at Pep? I think they did.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some big names playing for Pep as well. Head coach and Nili Latu, big names like that playing.
Nearly Ducks.
Yeah, Ducks.
Over to Temuka.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Temuka.
How's your team going?
We're doing. We're
And
doing
when I
alright.
say Temuka, can you let the fans know whereabouts is Temuka located?
Temuka is halfway down between Christchurch and Dunedin, and the Timaru area, also known as South Canterbury for rugby, heartland. So,
Also
Temuka's,
known as Spates. Proud of the South over 100 years. For any of you blokes who drink that.
That's further south.
Further south. Okay.
So I coached the Temuka Magpies, which is a club in South Canterbury, and at the moment we are 7 from 7. 7 wins.
Nice.
So, we're looking pretty good, pretty healthy. And
this is Union Eagles. You coached him.
This Union. Yeah, we've won this comp down here 3 years in a row now, so going for our 4th. So we're doing pretty good. A lot of Islanders, so
are you
like at home.
Are you not playing any locals and just flying everyone in from Auckland to play for you guys? Is that why you have been taking it out for 3 years straight? I don't feel like there's any local boys in your team, mate.
We got the one.
Just say they got a lot of money at the club. They got a lot of money at the club.
Oh man, classic money at the club.
Must be nice.
And
but no,
lastly,
that's it from here.
Oh, shuttle, sorry. And lastly, for our local teams, shout out to the Oitara Scorpions, who unfortunately went down to the Point Chef Pirates. Because those guys are just caked in money.
A few local boys in there too, in that Point Chef team.
Yeah.
Point Chef?
The Otarians apparently went over there. But anyway,
shout
out to the local teams.
38-10. But I reckon they'll be up there as the season progresses. But yeah, that's our local teams for this evening, ladies and gents.
Nice.
And again, thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight in our chat. This podcast was brought to you by Crucial Flooring and TJA Construction. So shout out to the team again for always supporting us from day dot. This podcast wouldn't be as successful, going out to the millions and millions of people out there, but only 3 watching at the moment. So thank you for tuning in tonight.
Thanks, everyone.
Any last words, lads?
No. I know our teams will collide this week, Brumbies and Blues. So that'll be our quick game of the round for rugby this weekend, ladies and gents.
Yeah. Yep.
That'll be a cracker of a game, and I think if we lose, I probably will take a day in lieu for next week's podcast, or probably a day in leave.
Yeah.
or possibly a sick day. Possibly a sick day next Wednesday if we don't pull the win.
How about paid not work?
Paid no shame. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in today's show. Have a good week. Have a good weekend as well. From us here at the Latched Podcast. That's Mana. This is Teza, and I'm Masa. We'll catch you guys next week. Like and subscribe. Subscribes. Come on.
Subscribe.
Thank you for coming.
Let's get.